streaming live on Renda Digital TV.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did.
Securities and advisory services offered through
It's a Twin City double play. The Grayston Coral Sportsman's Club in the Twin Cities Event Hall. Social memberships are available at the Sportsman's, and the event hall seats up to 200 comfortably and has been completely remodeled with a refurbished wooden dance floor, a new kitchen, new beverage bar, air conditioning. It's handicapped accessible, caterer friendly, and is a PLCB licensed facility. Available for weddings, reunions, parties, and meetings. Make your event a home run at the Twin Cities Grayston Coral Event Hall. For more information, call 724-541-3683.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
Digital TV live video stream, free coverage for you. You can find it at WCCSradio.com, on our WDAD YouTube channel. You can also find direct links on any of our 4 Renda Media websites and Facebook pages. Counting down to first pitch between Upper Perkiomen and Homer City, the host team for the 2022 PA Youth Legion State Championship Tournament. We are here in Homer City, PA, coming up on 7:35 this Sunday night, and we're glad that you could be with us. Let's get tonight's starting lineups going, telling you about the Upper Perk Bears. It looks like Upper Perk will be the visiting team tonight according to the scoreboard in left field, so we'll get that here in a second. But for Upper Perk, leading things off, Owen Williams, the center fielder. Brody Wise bats second, plays the 2 spot behind the dish. Cole Pierce bats third, will play third base. Jack Schramm, will bat cleanup and play first base. Kyle Mazzy bats fifth, plays right field. Connor Gaiman bats sixth, plays left field. Ryan Sink will toe the rubber today. He bats seventh. Evan Sands bats eighth, plays shortstop. And Zane Seeger will round out the Upper Perk lineup, playing second base. The reserves for Upper Perkiomen tonight: Braden Adams, Zach Adam, Topher Burns, love that name, Ben Godshall, Brandon Godshall, Grayson Sabo, Ben Sands, and Nate Schramm. And the Braves are under the direction of head coach Rick Rossiter. His thoughts on qualifying for the state championship tournament: it's now 2 years in a row for us, he says. It is the first time in our program's history that we have made it to states in back-to-back years. It is an awesome accomplishment for our organization. And Rick is assisted by Bobby Sager, Kevin Kramer, Eric Cressley, Evan Wickard, and the scorekeeper is Brian Godshall. Now, Upper Perk comes to us from Pennsburg, PA, in Montgomery County. They are part of the Berks County Youth Legion League. Regular season record of 16-2, overall record 28-5-1, and they were the Berks County champions. At that, the past experience for them in regionals, they were the Jonestown winners in 2021. Team's past experiences in state tournament: third in Berwick in 2021 and second in 2013. Now for the hosting Homer City Bears, sponsored by Walbeck Insurance. Braden Rado leads things off tonight. He walked in last night's affair against Spring City, came around to score, represented the Bears' lone run. Reese Wagner bats second, plays center field. Caden Detweiler, who pitched last night, will bat third and play third base today. Avery Foreman, the cleanup hitter, plays shortstop tonight. Nathan Birchall bats fifth, plays right field. Nash Budner bats sixth and plays second base. Noah Turk, the first baseman, bats seventh. Matt Zerfoss will toe the rubber for Homer City. He will bat eighth. And Ethan Roser bats ninth. He will play in left field. The reserves for Homer City: Garrett Green, Carson Arone, Drew Fisher, Dom Shimko, Ethan Palmer, and Alex Stewart. And as we said last night, that Homer City is brought in under the direction of head coach Jason Rado. He's assisted by Mark Zerfoss, Clyde Palmer, and Andy Fisher. Fisher also the team's scorekeeper. Now Homer City, a 4-12 overall and regular season record, a 7th place finish in the Indiana County Youth Legion Baseball League. Of course, spawning right here in Homer City, PA, part of Indiana County. And Rado's thoughts on serving as the host team for the tournament. He called it an honor and privilege to serve as the host team. He said, quote, "We are spoiled by getting the opportunity to practice and play on such a great field, and we are also looking forward to competing against some really good ball teams." And tonight is no exception, as Upper Perkiomen, as we went over the record, definitely nuts and easy fight for him. So all cylinders will have to be firing at the same time. If Homer City wants to bring home a win to the hometown crowd for Upper Perkiomen, they traveled this far. They want to take home a win in day 2. And all our Upper Perkiomen fans joining us on Renda Digital TV, we welcome you inside as well. We invite you to stick around. First pitch coming up around 7:45 tonight, 7:38 right now. But those are your starting lineups for tonight's game. Your pitching matchup is Ryan Sink for Upper Perk, and for Homer City, Matt Zerfoss. Right now on the field, looks to be a parade of champions. Obviously, First Commonwealth Bank Field, home to not only some great baseball competition, but also to some celebratory moments as well. Plenty of local representation that took home some championship titles this year. Homer City Youth League coming out to be recognized. We'll also see the Climber 8 through 10U softball team. Mark Burdig, the PA announcer for tonight, going over the accomplishments for both teams. Homer City will come in dressed in their all-white uniforms with black numbering and red trim. Upper Perk comes in yellow tops with navy blue numbering and lettering with white trim, white pants, blue and white caps. Homer City with black and red caps. And now the introduction of Climber 8 through 10U softball. The first Climber team to make it to the state level and take home the Little League District crown. We had live streamed their games on Renda Digital TV just a few weeks ago. And we'll hand it over to, well, can't really do that, but if you're watching us on Renda Digital TV, we have the coverage of the pregame ceremonies and festivities about recognizing these teams. Mark Burdig liked to call this a parade of champions. And throughout the night, we'll also be bringing you some scores from the earlier games from today and yesterday as well. So that's all coming up. And before we continue forward, we want to let you know that quality health care is just a home run away from First Commonwealth Bank Field, the Homer Center School District in most points across Indiana County. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is a state-of-the-art facility offering a wide range of specialized departments such as urgent care, which is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. to treat minor illnesses and injuries, cardiovascular testing, lab work, x-rays and scans, physical therapy, and more. When the need fits, be sure to visit IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, located off of Old Route 22 next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort in Blairsville. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, get in, get out, and get better.
And finally, a group of young boys that should bode well for the future of Indiana baseball.
And now the last team, Indiana Little League.
Brian Force, assisted by George Oakes.
Last night we had the recognition of some lifetime members of the Homer City Booster Club. Tonight is the Parade of Champions, recognizing the best of the best across Indiana County, and more or less Little League teams that have just wrapped up their season. Indiana Little League getting recognized now for their efforts this season. Very close to the Little League World Series, but fell in their final game to Toms River, New Jersey. We all know Toms River, one of the strongest Little League Little League sections across the United States. Obviously the birthplace of Todd Frazier, the Todd father, former Pittsburgh Pirate for about 2 weeks. Played maybe 1 or 2 games.
Performance by these young men. One player unable to attend was Davis Putt.
So either way, there have been some really big accomplishments this year across Indiana County, across the youth and Little League circuits.
28 home runs.
And that does not exempt SW Jack in their Legion run. Did not qualify for the state tournament, but overall a really good season for them.
Center fielder, number 6, Brady Oaks.
So, looks like first pitch might get pushed back 5 or 10 minutes because of the ceremony. But we'll keep it here for you. Taking you up to first pitch tonight on WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. We want to remind you that if you want to catch a full recap, if you miss any of the action, we'll have this archived on our WDAD YouTube page, and we'll leave the link up a few days on our WCCSradio.com website, also across all 4 of our Renda Media websites, so you can go back and replay it. But if you need immediate recaps, don't forget that later on tonight and tomorrow morning we will recap this game on WCCSradio.com and also in our morning news and sportscasts on all 4 of our Renda media stations.
I'm sure that was a big number.
Be a full recap with stats and more from 6 to 10 every morning with Indiana in the Morning. That's all coming up tomorrow. And here we go. The Parade of Champions concluding.
And now I'm going to turn the microphone back to my nephew Michael Burdick for the introduction of both teams.
And
those teams
looks like that the Parade of Champions is over. That means we're ready for some baseball. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We will get you set up one more time for first pitch from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City on WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160 and video streaming on Renda Digital TV.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something. Luxembourg's Jewelers in Indiana reminds you that if you're in need of gifts for your special someone, stop in and choose from a huge selection of diamonds, pendants, rings, and more. How about a watch from Bulova, G-Shock, or Harley-Davidson? Luxembourg's Jewelers can also customize plaques and trophies for any occasion. With 2 convenient locations, Luxembourg's Jewelers is the winning choice for gifts for any occasion. At the Indiana Mall or downtown, Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
I liked the one with the stained glass ship in the front door. You liked the one with the 2-car garage. But then we found it, the one. It had a porch swing, a yard for our dog, a room for your office. Sure, it was 95 years old, but when we met with Amy at S&T Bank, she mentioned they had been around for over 115 years, and that made me feel better. Because even if we won't be here in 115 years, maybe our grandkids will be.
It's a Twin City double play. The Grayston Coral Sportsman's Club in the Twin Cities Event Hall. Social memberships are available at the Sportsman's, and the event hall seats up to 200 comfortably and has been completely remodeled with a refurbished wooden dance floor, a new kitchen, new beverage bar, air conditioning. It's handicapped accessible, caterer friendly, and is a PLCB licensed facility. Available for weddings, reunions, parties, and meetings. Make your event a home run at the Twin Cities Grayston Coral Event Hall. For more information, call 724-541-3683.
We're ready for tonight's baseball matchup. Marquee matchup, the fourth and final matchup for today. 3 preceded today's game. Connellsville took on Northampton to kick things off at 10 o'clock. Penn Trafford took on Taney at 1, and Murraysville and Spring City wrapped up just a little bit ago. Start time of that game was 4:45. Leading up to tonight's game between Homer City and Upper Perk. Homer City on the field. Let's take a look at their defensive spread. On the mound is Matt Zerfoss, number 24. Catching him is number 20, Braden Rado. Reese Wagner and center field. Across the outfield is Ethan Roser in left, and Nathan Birchall in right. And across the infield, at first base, Noah Turk, Nash Budner. At second base, Avery 4 minutes short. And at the hot corner at third base is Caden Detweiler. Zerfoss will go to work against the Upper Perkiomen Braves lineup. Led off by Owen Williams, the center fielder. Brody Wise bats second. He will catch today. Cole Pierce bats third, plays third base. Batting cleanup, Jack Schramm. Kyle Mazzy bats fifth, plays right field. Connor Gaiman bats sixth, plays left. Ryan Sink, the pitcher, bats seventh. Evan Sands plays short, bats eighth. And Zane Sager will bat ninth and play second base. Coming to you tonight from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Beautiful Sunday night for some Youth Legion Championship baseball action. The 8th installment of Youth Legion State Championship play here in Homer City this weekend. Action continues tomorrow with 4 games on tap. 3 in the morning, Homer City versus Murraysville, the only night game at 7 o'clock. Full listing of games can be found at WCCSradio.com and also across all 4 of our Renda Media websites. So we also have a QR code if you plan on stopping out to watch some Youth Legion baseball. It's available on all 4 of our Renda Media Facebook pages. Stop on by, watch some of the best action across the Youth Legion circuit across Pennsylvania. Rado throws it down to second. We are ready to go tonight.
Our umpires brought to you by the Moose Lodge 174 in Indiana. Joe DePietro at home plate. Mike Hogan on the bases.
Tonight's umpires, Joe DePietro calling the balls and strikes. Mike Hogan across the bases.
Number 3, Owen Williams.
Owen Williams steps into the box, and we're ready to go. First pitch of the game by Zerfoss is offered at for a bunt, and it will roll foul to the left side. So 0-1 will start things off tonight for Owen Williams. First pitch, game time, 7:52 from Homer City. Cloudy skies, 71-degree temperatures at game time. Possible light rain in the forecast around 8 o'clock, but other than that, just a cloudy night. Decent night for some baseball. AccuWeather says 50% chance at 8 o'clock, so not too threatening. 0-1 to Williams, leadoff batter tonight. Zerfoss gets his sign, fires home. Allen misses low for a ball, evens it up at 1-1. Homer City, the host tournament, or the host team that is. One the pitch. Williams chops that high to the left side. Foreman gets it on the hop, throws the first across the diamond, gets him for the first out of the game. 3 pitches needed to get the first out on the 6-3 put out.
Brody Weiss.
And now that makes way for Brody Weiss, the starting catcher tonight for the Upper Perkiomen Braves. Batting from the left side, Zerfoss getting the first batter to ground out. First pitch in there for a called strike. Weiss a little bit of a sinking action to his fastball. As you saw, induced a ground ball in the first at-bat, the 0-1. Looking for the outside part, just misses, 1-1. 5 pitches already from Zerfoss in the first inning. Winds and throws. Chopper right back off of Zerfoss's glove, and that'll trickle into center field for a base hit. That's the first hit of the game, courtesy of Brody Weiss. Zerfoss almost had that, but just beyond his outstretched arm.
Third baseman, number 24, Cole Pierce.
And now Cole Pierce, the 3-hole hitter up, will play third base today, wearing number 24. Another left-handed hitter.
Brandon Godshaw.
Brandon Godshaw will come into courtesy run for Weiss. Weiss, the catcher, means you can bring out a courtesy runner for him. Pierce, a very tall left-handed hitter, steps in. First time today that Zerfoss will deal from the stretch. Looking to induce a ground ball. Godshaw on first, the courtesy runner. First pitch, quick delivery in there, called strike to Pierce. Homer City, not the game they wanted last night, lost 16-1 in 3 innings. They were the visiting team in that one. Braden Rado represented the only run for the Bears. 0-1 misses inside, forces Pierce to dance out of danger. Spring City, who Homer City played last night. Runner took off for second base, but that one's fouled off to the left side. Now 1-2 to Pierce. Spring City scored 4 runs in that first inning, then 5 in the second, and then they really capped it off with a 7-run third. That's what did it in. 16-1 the final. They look for redemption tonight. Upper Perk, we mentioned in the pregame, lost 6-5 yesterday to Murraysville. The 1-2 lined sharply to the right side, but foul. Still 1-2. Zerfoss, pretty clean so far. Zerfoss takes a look over at first. Godshaw getting a decent lead. Throw home. Pierce chops that to the right side, and it's going to bounce to the right, foul. So we'll try this again. Still 1-2. (24 against 24). Braden Rado gets back down in his squat. Gives Zerfoss the sign he gladly accepts. Looks over at first once again. Infield double play depth, the offering. Runner's off, pitch behind him. Nobody at second base, and Godshall's going to steal that easily. So now it puts a runner in scoring position with 1 runner out. Zerfoss looks back, fires home, misses. Now ball 3, runs the count full, 3-2. Foreman holding him on at second base. He gets a good lead, the fire home. That one's grounded to the right side. Easily playable for Homer City's second baseman, Nash Budner. He tosses on to first for the second out of the inning. Runner moves up to third.
First baseman, number 27, Jack Schramm.
Now 2 outs for Jack Schramm. Number 27 batting from the right side. Interesting look, no batting gloves for Jack Schramm. You don't really see too much of that anymore. More recently, you see that out of Pirates 2021 first-round pick Henry Davis. First pitch to him, misses behind him for a ball, 1-0. Davis, really the only one, at least to my knowledge, that uses the no batting gloves option at the plate. more often than not, you'll see everybody use a batting glove. 1-0. Pitch is dribbled to the left side, foul. Obviously, the Pirates dropping one today. Dropping one more like their 7th in a row. 8-2 to the Philadelphia Phillies. Things getting a little hairy for them in the second half of the season. Pirates always play on WCCS. Doubleheader of baseball on the air today. The 1-1 bounces in front of the plate. Good block by Rado. That holds Godshall up at third base. Count moves to 2-1. Zerfoss just needs a little dribbler in the infield to get out of this. Even if that run scores, it's definitely more manageable. The 2-1. Pierce skies that one high to the right side. Over goes Budner. He camps under it. And he gloves it for the final out of the inning. Upper Perkiomen, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We head to the bottom of the first. Upper Perk, nothing. Homer City coming to bat on WCCS and on Renta Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
Over to the backstop, grabs the ball. Rado digs in, working a great at-bat to start things off. The 2-2 on the way. Rado lines that one right back up the middle. Diving effort, but it's into center field for a base hit. Well, after being no hit last night, Homer City starts off tonight's game with a hit. Rado on first, the catcher. And he will stay on first. I don't see a courtesy runner coming out. Reese Wagner, the center fielder, digs in. Batting from the left side of the plate. Natural grain-stained top half of the bat, black-stained bottom half. Rado, pickoff throw to first. Nothing doing, he gets back easily. Rado didn't have that big of a lead, but trying to keep him honest, making sure nothing's on. First pitch of the at-bat to Wagner. He dribbles that slow roller in the infield. Second baseman gets it. The throw to first, and it is just in time. Rado able to move over to second base. So mark that a 4-3 putout. But now the Bears get a runner in scoring position with one person out. Let's take a look at the defensive lineup for Upper Perk. On the mound, Ryan Sink doing the catching. Brody Weiss across the infield. At third base, Cole Pierce. Evan stands at short. Zane Sager at second base. Jack Schramm at first. The first pitch to Caden Detweiler misses outside. Across the outfield for the Braves tonight in left field, Connor Gaiman and Owen Williams in center. And in right, Kyle Mazzy. Next one in there. Now 1-1. Just caught the lower inner half. Detweiler. Well, time called. Detweiler entering this tournament, the second best hitter for the Bears, 327 average. Held hitless last night, so that took a little bit of a dip. That one's grounded right back up the middle. Off the glove. This might be a close play at first. The throw by Sink is in time by a hair. That just gets Detweiler. It was a bang-bang play. But the job is done. Rado moves over to third base. There's 2 outs in the inning.
Batting fourth, shortstop, number 2, Avery Foreman.
And now it makes way for the cleanup hitter, Avery Foreman. RBI opportunity at third base, looking to break open the game, scoring in the first, but that will not do it. He pops the first pitch he sees to the left side. Third baseman is there, and the final out of the inning is recorded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on for Homer City. We played 1 full. It's scoreless here at First Commonwealth Bank Field on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV. Give me 30.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Free streaming service provided by Renda Media and your hometown radio stations.
Kyle Mazzy.
Kyle Mazzy steps in, ready to face Zerfoss in the top half of the second. 0-0 our score. Zerfoss toes the rubber. First pitch of the inning. Shows bunt. And they call foul tip, so that'll go down as a strike to lead things off. Mazzy in open stance, batting from the right side. All black bat. Third base playing in. The second pitch looked to be a breaking ball. Not too good of a handle on it. That misses high and in. Count moves to 1-1. Zerfoss eyes the glove, fires home on 1-1. That one's lined sharply into the gap in left center. That's down for a hit. Mazzy rounds first. Heads about a quarter of the way to second base, but he'll turn back. So a leadoff single for Mazzy. And that makes way for Connor Gaiman, starting left fielder for Upper Perk. He stands in. Looks like he's going to try to sacrifice him over. Not even trying to hide it. He's going up ready. He was almost showing bunt before he even got in the batter's box. Looks over at first pitch. Runners off. Pitch out. Throw down to second by Rado. It's a beauty. The throw down. He gets him. What a throw by Braden Rado. You want to talk about perfect placement? That was the definition of it, and that snuffs out the steal attempt. 1 out in the inning. That was a big break for Homer City. So now there's 1 out after the caught stealing. Next one is grounded right to shortstop. Foreman has trouble playing it. That one took a bad hop off the lip of the grass. And they're going to give him an error for it.
Batting seventh, pitcher number 2, Ryan Sink.
And now Ryan Sink digs in, looking to help out his own cause. The runner on first. Sink not showing bunt right away. Might turn around here in a second. Looks over at first. First pitch in the dirt, blocked by Rado. Gaiman over at first will retreat back. Sink starts off his first at-bat of the night with a ball. Gaiman getting a good lead. Zerfoss looks over, fires home. Looking for the inside part, but a little too early on the release. Misses the plate. It's now 2-0. The thing that Zerfoss might want to improve upon in the early goings is limiting the counts. Next one misses, now works at 3-0. Looking to get ahead early in these counts and do some early ground balls. He's done that so far. It's just some of the batters have been able to watch some of the pitches go by. The 3-0 in there, called strike. Zerfoss eyes the runner at first. 3-1 to count the pitch. That one's popped high on the middle side of the field. And right there is Avery Foreman to glove it for the second out of the inning. He had some backup from center fielder.
Shortstop number 12.
Center fielder Reese Wagner went into a slide. But ultimately it's a fly out to the shortstop. Evan Sands up now, the starting shortstop. Batting from the right side. Runner on first, 2 outs. Inning was led off by a single by Kyle Mazzy, but he was nailed at second by Rado. First pitch mishandled by Rado. That allows him to move over to second base. Rado might have had him, but had a little bit of trouble corralling the ball at first hand. Counts 1-0. Grounded right to third. Detweiler will tag the runner for the final out of the inning. You want to talk about a break of luck. That was it right there. No runs, 1 hit, or 2, yeah. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 runner left on. We head to the bottom of the second. It's scoreless affair between Upper Perk and Homer City here on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV.
25 tickets for $5 is the price for that.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something.
City back up after posting 2 zeros, or holding 2 zeros, I should say, for Upper Perk. 5, 6, 7 spots due up for the Bears as Nathan Birchall will lead things off. 5-hole hitter playing right field today. Great inning defensively for Homer City. Kyle Mazzy led off the top of the second with a single, but was caught stealing on a perfect throw by Braden Rado. Connor Gaiman reached on an error, but would actually go down as the third out of the inning. The first pitch to Birchall misses high for a ball, 1-0. And after a fly out by Ryan Sink and a fielder's choice by Evan Sands, Homer City was able to get the final outs and limit the damage. Next one misses low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Birchall pops that one high behind home plate, but into the netting foul. Breaks it 2-1. Next one misses. Should be 3-1 according to my scorebook. Next offering. That misses ball 4, and for the second straight inning, Homer City gets their first base runner aboard, this time via free pass. In steps Nash Budner, the starting second baseman, batting from the 6th spot in the order.
Batting 6th, second baseman number 18, Nash Budner.
Budner stands in a runner on first. Really big gap on the right side of the field. First pitch to him. Fouled off behind home plate. Went swinging at a fastball that would have reached the upper part of the zone, but just gets under it. Sink comes set, fires home. That one's grounded in the infield. Second baseman's got to come on to get it. He's going to flip on to second for the force out. The throw back to first is not in time. So that'll go down as a standard fielder's choice. Birchall out on the 4-6 exchange.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
So with one out in the inning,
Noah
Turk steps in. Turk last night came in relief of Caden Detweiler, pitched 1 1/3 innings. Allowed 7 hits. First pitch of his first at-bat of the day. I think he was expecting something off-speed. Offers a half swing at a fastball. Turk behind 0-1. Next pitch right there, called strike 2. Sink working quickly now, ahead 0-2. Looking for his first punch out of the day. Looks over at first. Pickoff throw. He's got a runner. He's got a runner hung up. That is. Now he's in a run down, trying to get back to first, and there's the tag. 2 outs in the inning. Not what Homer City needed. As Budner is tagged out. There's now 2 outs and an empty base path. Turk behind 0-2. Good move by Sink. Caught him sleeping. Has a chance to get out of this unscathed. Counts 0-2. Here's the offering. Turk watches one just a little low. The 1-2 is skied to right field. Right fielder moves over a couple steps, camps under it, and gloves it for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We head to the top half of inning number 3. It's Upper Perk 0, Homer City 0 here on WCCS Radio and on Renda Digital TV.
I liked the one with the stained glass ship in the front door. You liked the one with the 2-car garage. But then we found it, the one. It had a porch swing, a yard for our dog, a room for your office. Sure, it was 95 years old, but when we met with Amy at S&T Bank, she mentioned they had been around for over 115 years, and that made me feel better. Because even if we won't be here in 115 years, maybe our grandkids will be.
Luxembourg.
Round. 2 scoreless innings under his belt. It's been a much better product for Homer City tonight so far than it was last night. Just goes to show how quickly these players really put it in the back seat. First pitch of the inning to Sager, in there for a called strike. And the beauty thing about Zerfoss so far, he's given them something to hit. He's not trying to be a playmaker and make everything himself. 0-1, grounded right in the infield on the right side. Second baseman moves over, gloves it, throws to first. And it's there for the first out of the inning. 4-3 putout leads things off. Lineup flips over for Owen Williams. Grounded out to short in the first inning.
Center fielder, number 3, Owen Williams.
That was just the third ground out induced by Zerfoss today. Williams steps in. Williams watches ball one go by. Fourth best hitter on this team. One of 5 hitting above 300 coming into this tournament. Williams batting a solid .333. 1-0. Pitch misses low and away. Now 2-0. Williams this season, 25 for 75 at the plate. 18 RBIs, 30 runs scored. That leads the team. Here's the 2-0. Williams watches one just outside of the zone. Ball 3. He's sitting comfortably now. It's 3-0. Zerfoss hasn't allowed a walk yet today. The 3-0 in there called strike. I think that speaks to how Zerfoss is pitching through 2 innings, no walks. Has surrendered a couple of hits, but only one of them was strong off the bat. Here's the 3-1. In there, called strike 2 on the breaking pitch. Looked like a curveball from up here. So now works it back 3-2 after he fell behind 3-0. Zerfoss gets his sign, fires home. Misses inside, ball 4 just off the plate. Allows his first walk of the game. Williams on first. And in steps Brody Weiss. Singled back in the first was courtesy ran by Brandon Gottschall. Gottschall stole a base in that first inning, but was held up at the third. 1 out, runner at first. First pitch of the at-bat just misses. Wise worked 3 pitches in his first at-bat. Foreman playing in normal double play depth, but the Homer City second baseman Nash Budner playing a little bit more to the pull side. Called strike, evens the count 1-1. Zerfoss fires home, runner takes off for second. It's a hit and run. Foreman, he was moving over. Ball goes right to him. The throw to first is in time. They got a runner hung up, and they might call interference. The throw back to second. He somehow swam back. I feel for Owen Williams. He turned second, was going back to the base, ran into Avery Foreman, and I don't know if it was like an army crawl or a swimming move of some sort, some weird mixture of that, but he's somehow able to get back to second base.
Third baseman, number 24.
And now that brings up Cole Pierce, following the 6-3 putout. 2 outs in the inning as Pierce digs in. I think there was a conversation over at third base about whether or not he should have gotten third, but no, he was going back to second. If anything, that's where he should be. No umpire signaled interference, or obstruction, if you want to use the technical term. Pierce in the first inning grounded out to second base. Game's first run at second base. First pitch, in there, called strike to Pierce. Pierce worked the count full, fouled off one as well in his first go-around before grounding out. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Next one misses way outside in the other batter's box. First baseman guarding the line. Foreman holding him on at second from the shortstop area. Next one misses outside. Williams might be trying to catch Rado sleeping, but he retreats back to second base. Next one, it gets by Rado. Misses outside of the zone, and that allows Williams to move to third. 3-1 the count now to Pierce. Zerfoss will go from the windup this time. Behind 3-1 to Pierce, the 3-hole hitter in the Upper Perk lineup. Next one. Oh, that just missed by a hair. Pierce sprints down to first on the free pass. That's now the second walk this inning, ushered by Zerfoss. And in steps Jack Schramm.
27, Jack Schramm.
Schramm flew out to second. First time up was the final out in inning number 1. Could be the final out here in inning number 3, or he could drive in the game's first run. That's all dependent here within the next few pitches. 0-0 our score in the top half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat, runs in, hits him. And now the bases are juiced.
Right fielder, number 26.
Kyle Mazzy up.
Mazzy.
He singled back in the second inning to lead it off, and Braden Rado will go out to talk to his pitcher. Rado leaves the mound and makes his way back. Got a full slate of games tomorrow. 2 at White Township Recreation Complex in Indiana, and then 2 right here at First Commonwealth Bank Field. Oh, the schedule's changed according to Tournament Director Mark Burdick. I'll tell you about the changes coming up. First pitch is a called strike to Mazzy. Count is 0-1. Zerfoss from the windup offers home. That one's lined into center field, and that's going to get down for a hit. 1 run will score. Another run's coming home. The throw home, it's on a line, but in front of the plate is Rado. 2-run score on that. 2-run single. Mazzy gives the Upper Perk Braves the first lead of the game. Mazzy's able to also move up to second base while Schramm moves to third. Pearson Williams, the runs that scored. Now makes way for Connor Gaiman. First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on and missed at a beautiful breaking ball by Zerfoss. It's now 0-2. Looking to get out of the inning with just a little bit of damage. The 0-2. Curveball just misses high in the zone. For those listening on the radio, to describe what we just saw on that breaking pitch, it started in so far that Gaiman actually ducked out of the way, then it ended up just high out of the zone, right down the middle. The 1-2. Fouled off into the netting behind home plate. Counts 1-2. Here's the pitch. That runs in. Another hit batter this inning. And now Gaiman moves to first. Ryan Sink, the pitcher, digs in. And now Jason Rado will come out to talk to his pitcher. Don't think we'll see a pitching change yet. I think it's just going to be a typical mound conference. Now's a good time to tell you that quality at Chestnut Ridge, just 22 next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort in Blairsville. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. Get on, get out, and get better. The first pitch to Sink misses outside for a ball. Bases full of Braves. Sink flew out to short in the second inning, was the second out there. Next one, a curveball that gets the zone for a strike, evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Another breaking ball that's in there for a called strike, 1-2. Zerfoss looking to end the inning and strand the bases loaded. But he's got one pitch to decide that. The 1-2 on the way. Runs in, good block by Rado. It's now 2-2. Deuces are wild in the third. That was an expression I haven't heard of until I went to Elon a few months ago. 2-2. Misses just inside and low, 3-2. The commentator at Elon said that. Took me by surprise. The 3-2. Lined. On the hop, the second baseman throws to first. It's going to be dropped. The throw did not make it on the line. And that allows 2 runs to score. The throwing error keeps this inning going. Schramm and Mazzy both score. And we're going to see a pinch or courtesy runner for Sink. That's number 5, Ben Godshaw. Evan Sands digs in. So both Godshalls have been used as courtesy runners tonight. Brandon for Brody Weiss back in the first. And now Ben in for Ryan Sink. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. It's a 4-0 game in favor of Upper Perkiomen against Homer City. Here at First Commonwealth Bank Field, it's 8:30. First pitch. 2, Sands misses inside.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 5, Ben Godshaw.
If you're listening on the radio, you're listening to WCCS Indiana Homer City, 101.1 FM, AM 1160, the 1-0. Chop foul to the left side. Great snag over there at third base by the third base coach. It's now 1-1. Also video streaming tonight on Red Digital TV. Next one misses just outside. It's 2-1. You got the updated schedule for you. Upper Perk takes on Spring City at the Indiana or the White Township Rec Complex in Indiana, PA, at Keystone Field. They lead the slate of games off. Throw down to third. They might have got him. No, just safe. Runner took off from first. They threw to third instead. Almost had him by an eyelash. But Godshaw moves over to second on the stolen base. Counts now 3-1. So at 9:30 a.m., Upper Perk takes on Spring City at the White Township Complex. 9:45 right here at First Commonwealth Bank Field. Taney takes on Northampton. At 4:30, Connellsville takes on Penn Trafford. That next one misses out of the zone. Ball 4. That loads the bases once again. Lineup flips over. I'm sorry, they bat around the order. Zane Sager up. Led off the inning with a ground out. And I think we're going to see a pitching change. Yep, we will. Jason Rado comes out. Zerfoss's day is over after 2 2/3 innings. We'll take a 30-second.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something.
I liked the one with the stained glass ship in the front door. You liked the one with the 2-car garage. But then we found it, the one. It had a porch swing, a yard for our dog, a room for your office. Sure, it was 95 years old, but when we met with Amy at S&T Bank, she mentioned they had been around for over 115 years, and that made me feel better. Because even if we won't be here in 115 years, maybe our grandkids will be.
Lex.
Counts 0-1 to Sager. The pitch by Stewart. Gets him to make some contact, grounds it to short. Foreman can't come up with it. That's now the 5th error of the game for Homer City. Second by Foreman tonight. And another run comes in to score. It's now 5-0.
Owen Williams.
Now Owen Williams' lineup flips over. Bases still loaded. First pitch by Stewart. Chopped high to the left side. Detweiler jumps. He makes the catch. Long throw to first. And, just safe. Runners coming home. The throw is not in time. Another run scores. Runners move up to third and second base. Could have had him at the plate, but the first baseman for Homer City, Noah Turk, held on to it just a half a second longer. And now this one is out of hand. That's not what the doctor ordered at all.
Catcher, number 14, Brody Weiss.
On the infield single that scores 2 runs. Now Brody Weiss steps in. Next pitch to Wise, misses outside, 2-0. In there, called strike. Count is 2-1. The offering to Wise. He skies that hard to the left side, but out of play, foul. Now 2-2. 7 runs across this third inning of play. Misses high, ball 3. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Big payoff pitch coming. 7 runs across for Upper Perk. The payoff extends his bat and fouls that off, cues it into the third base bullpen area. Here's the 3-2. Wise skies that to left center. That's going to get down in the gap. 2 runs will easily score. Wise on his horse heading for second base. Center fielder finally catches up to it, and Wise will stroll into second with a 2-run double. It's now 9-0 Upper Perk in the top of the third. Wise, his second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 3.
Third baseman, number 24, Cole Pierce.
Cole Pierce digs in. Earlier this inning, walked, came around to score.
Courtesy runner number 8, Brandon Godshaw.
Brandon Godshaw back out to run for Weiss. Stole a base back in the first. He's the lone runner at second base. Gets a decent lead. Stewart looks back but opts to go home. Pierce watches strike 1 on the outside part. Resuming the schedule breakdown for tomorrow at 4:30, Connellsville takes on Penn Trafford at First Commonwealth Bank Field. The winner advances to Monday. The loser is done with the tournament. Next one, grounded to second, throw to first, not in time. That gets by, but I think he would have beat that anyway. Oh, they credit him with the error. The run will score. It's now 10-0. as Godshaw scores. Got to update the scorebook here. Lots of things happening in such a short amount of time. 10-0. They've now scored double digits this inning. There's a brief conference on the mound. Coach isn't out there, just a meeting of the infield.
First baseman, number 27, Jack Schramm.
There's 6 errors in the game right now for Homer City on defense. Not the day they wanted at the office. 2 outs, runner on first. That one runs in and hits him. Schramm reaches on the hit by pitch. Second time this inning, actually, that he was hit by a pitch.
Fielder, number 26, Kyle Mazzy.
And I think Stewart's trying to talk to the home plate umpire. All 10 runs have scored after 2 outs were recorded in the inning. Stewart looks back at second. Runners on first and second, that is. Pitches outside, misses 1-0. Kyle Mazzy, the batter. Earlier this inning, drove in 2 runs on a single, came around to score later in the inning. He represented the 4th run scored for Upper Perk. Offering home, misses. Runner takes off for third. The throw by Rado was in time, but Detweiler had a little bit of trouble corralling it. He moves over to third. That makes runners at the corners with 2 outs. And a 2-0 count. Detweiler tosses that ball home. And he'll get a new one. Cole Pierce now with a stolen base to his credit. Very manageable game coming into this inning. It was scoreless. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Pierce not moving from third. Mazzy now ahead 2-0. Another throw to first. That one's high, not in time. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 2-0 count to Mazzy. Or Jack Schramm, no, it should be Mazzy. Allen misses low, it's now 3-0. Homer Center will play Murraysville tomorrow at 7 o'clock here at First Commonwealth Bank Field, the 3-0. In there called strike. Again, you can read a full recap of tonight's game or even listen to it at WCCSradio.com. Under the local sports tab, 3-1. Catches the outside part of the zone, strike 2. Now full 3-2 to Mazzy in his second go around this inning. Indiana in the Morning on WCCS tomorrow features Jack Benedict. He's coming in for a few days. Next one misses just outside. Stewart wanted it. It looked good from up here, but goes in the way of Upper Perk, and the bases are now loaded.
Number 29, Connor Gaiman.
Connor Gaiman steps in. 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the second, but was tagged out as the third out in the second. First pitch he sees misses. Earlier this inning, he was hit by a pitch and came around to score. He was the 5th Upper Perk run. Next offering, chopped in the infield. This might get him out of it. Foreman, late throw to, no, he doesn't even offer to first. And everybody moves up a station. It's now 11-0. They're going to mark that an infield hit for Gaiman.
The pitcher, number 2, Ryan Sink.
Ryan Sink steps in. Earlier this inning, reached on an error that allowed 2 runs to come in. 11-0 our score in favor of Upper Perkiomen. That next one is chopped high in the infield. This one might be an easy out, and it is. The bleeding ends. It's 11-0 after 2.5 innings. Homer City comes back up to bat. They look to make a little bit of a dent here as we progress.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Luxembourg's Jewelers in Indiana reminds you that if you're in need of gifts for your special someone, stop in and choose from a huge selection of diamonds, pendants, rings, and more. How about a watch from Bulova, G-Shock, or Harley-Davidson? Luxembourg's Jewelers can also customize plaques and trophies for any occasion. With 2 convenient locations, Luxembourg's Jewelers is the winning choice for gifts for any occasion. At the Indiana Mall or downtown, Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
It's a Twin City double play. The Greyston Coral Sportsman's Club and the Twin Cities Event Hall. Social memberships are available at the Sportsman's, and the event hall seats up to 200 comfortably and has been completely remodeled with a refurbished wooden dance floor, a new kitchen, new beverage bar, air conditioning. It's handicapped accessible, caterer friendly, and is a PLCB licensed facility. Available for weddings, reunions, parties, and meetings. Make your event a home run at the Twin Cities Greyston Coral Event Hall. For more information, call 724-541-3683.
Number 9 hitter Ethan Roser steps in. Roser wearing number 33. Fouls off the first pitch that he sees. One out in the inning, the 0-1. In there, called strike 2 by Ryan Sink. The 0-2. This is high for a ball, 1-2. Roser stays alive. And timeout called just as Sink was going into his windup. So they'll regroup and try this again in a second. Coming to you from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City, the site of the 2022 PA Youth Legion State Championship game. Next one to Roser, misses high. It's 2-2. Day 2 of action. Day 3 comes your way tomorrow, and tournament play is on Tuesday. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout for either side. And now there's 2 outs. Lineup flips over for Braden Rado. Has the only hit for the Bears tonight, a single that led off the first inning. First pitch by Sink. Fouled off into the netting behind home plate for a strike. 0-1. Rado worked the count 2-2 last time up. Here's the 0-1. That one misses. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Rado skies that high in the infield. The shortstop moves over, camps under it, and puts it away for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on. No errors in the inning. We head to the top of the 4th. It's 11-0 Upper Perk over Homer City here on WCCS and on Renta Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Luxembourg.
In. Leading things off for the Braves. Sands so far today reached on an error in a fielder's choice that ended the second inning. First pitch of the inning is grounded to second, on to first. One pitch, one away. Good start to the inning for the Homer City defense. Mark that a 4-3 putout. And in steps Zane Sager.
Second baseman, number 9.
Reached on an error last time up, drove in an RBI. Came around to score as well. Batting from the left side. Foreman from the stretch. First pitch. This is outside and low. Top of the order awaiting on deck. Pitch. This is outside, 2-0. One out in the inning, no one on. Pitch. That one just misses outside. Count moves 3-0. Next one misses, walks him on 4 straight. And that makes the lineup flip over for Owen Williams.
Center fielder.
The runner on first and one out.
Williams.
Infield playing at double play depth. Detweiler over at third, playing closer to the bag, right in line with it actually. Sager gets a lead off of first. First pitch he sees is dribbled in the infield. Stewart gloves it, throws to first, and gets him for the second out of the inning. 6-3 put out for the second inning, or the second out of the inning. And now Brody Weiss up. 2 for 3 today. appeared twice in the third inning. Grounded out to short in his first time up. Then doubled home 2 runs in the second time. Back in inning number 1, he singled, made it as far as third base. Sager gets the lead off a second. First pitch. Curveball just missed. Next offering, misses outside. Count is 2-0. Runner at second, that's Sager. Held on by Stewart. Next one in there for a called strike, fastball. Brings the count to 2-1. The outfield playing in a little bit. Next one misses high, 3-1. The pitch swung on and missed. Stevens brings the count 3-2 full. Foreman has had himself quite an inning on the mound. 2 instances he was able to get batters to ground out on the first pitch they saw. 3-2. Line drive right up the middle and through for a base hit. They're going to wave home Sager. No, they're going to hold him up at third. Initially they were waving him home, but on the last second they hold him up. Seeing I single, that gives Weiss his 3rd hit of the night. Sager moves all the way to third. And in comes Brandon Gottschall.
Courtesy runner number 8, Brandon.
The designated courtesy runner. Unofficial title for Brody Weiss tonight.
Third baseman, number 24, Cole Pierce.
Cole Pierce now digs in. Last inning walked and reached on an error. Scored both times. Grounded out to second in the first inning. First pitch, curveball. Tough one to lay off of, but they call it a ball. That late breaking movement on Foreman's curveball. Really in action tonight, 1-0. In the dirt, blocked by Rado. Brings it to 2-0. Comes set, offers home. Misses high, 3-0. Waiting on deck, Jack Schramm. Runners at the corners, Sager at third, Gottschall in for Wise at first, the 3-0. Ball 4 misses, walks him. Pierce will chuck the bat and head on down to first. That loads the bases for Jack Schramm, who's been hit by a pitch twice. That's in his last 2 times up. Runs scored for him today. Flew out to second back in the first. Two outs, bases loaded. First pitch misses high. The 1-0. In there, called strike, catches the upper inside corner. The 1-1 runs inside, corralled by Rado. Schramm ahead, 2-1. Foreman will step off. The 2-1, this time from the windup. It's a wild pitch, gets by to the backstop. The flip home is not in time. Sager's able to score. It's now 12-0 in favor of Upper Perkiomen. Meanwhile, Gottschall and Pierce move up. One base. There's runners at second and third. Two people out. Count is says 1-0, but I don't think that's Should be 3-1, I believe. Yep, 3-1. Nine o'clock on this Sunday evening. 3-1 pitch. Grounded in the infield. Stewart gloves it. Throws to first. And puts it away for the final out of the inning. One run scores this inning off of 1 hit and 2 runners stranded. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 12-0 Upper Perk here on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV.
Is Mr. Bill Rankin.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something.
Who's singled. Next one misses high and in. 2-0. Wagner today 0 for 1, grounded out to second back in the first inning. 2-0 on the way, misses 3-0. On the way. This is high, ball 4, walks him on 4 straight to open the inning. Homer City, the Bears got their first base runner this inning. Caden Detweiler steps in, grounded out to short back in the first. That was his only at-bat, represented the second out that inning. And we're going to have a mound visit by Upper Perk. Interesting.
Number 8, Brandon Godshaw entered the game at second base. Godshaw replacing Zane Sager.
Brandon Godshaw into second for Sager. And we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take 30, tell you who the new pitcher is after this. It's 12-0 Upper Perk against Homer City, but the Bears have a base runner in the bottom of the 4th on WCCS and Renda Digital TV.
And the $6 concession stand.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Now pitching for Upper Perkiomen, number 5, Ben Godshaw.
So Ben Godshaw is in.
Batting for Homer City.
And now Caden Detweiler steps in to bat for Homer City. Reese Wagner at first after drawing a leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat in there for a called strike. Detweiler only saw 3 pitches last time up. The third, he grounded out to short. Represented the second out back in the first. 0-1 in there, called strike 2. Detweiler falls behind 0-2. The offering, curveball misses high and away. Good waste pitch by Godshaw. Counts 1-2, the pitch. Sky to center field, shallow depth. Center fielder over to his left a little bit, all right. Gloves it for the out. It's 1 out in the inning. F8 by Detweiler.
Pitcher, number 2, Avery Foreman.
And now Avery Foreman digs in. Took over on the mound last inning. Pretty good inning for him. Only allowed just 1 run. First pitch, squares around a bunt, pulls back, but a called strike. Here's the 0-1. In there, called strike 2. Next offering. Foreman watches one outside for a ball, 1-2 now. Next one reaches out, fouls it off just to stay alive. Godshaw comes set, fires home. Just misses outside, and I mean just by an eyelash. Two. Sky behind the home plate area. That's going to be out of play. Godshaw sets from the stretch, offers home. Gets him swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that is the first strikeout of the day for Godshaw. 2 away in the inning for Nathan Birchall up.
Nathan Birchall.
Two outs. Man on first. The first pitch is in there for a called strike. Counts 0-1. Runner getting a good lead off first. Birchall skies that to right field, but right there is the right fielder to put it away for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left, and we head to the top of inning number 5.
There's been a couple of schedules.
And yes, top of inning number 5. It's 12-0 Upper Perkiomen over Homer City on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV.
The way it's looking.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
And Northampton. That will be 9:45 here at First Commonwealth.
He takes over, looking to face the middle of the order. 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
A doubleheader.
Kyle Mazzy, Connor Gaiman, and Ben Godshall up.
For Homer City,
12 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Upper Perk tonight. No runs, 1 hit, 5 errors for Homer City tonight. Maybe a substitution for Upper Perk. There's a bit of a delay in the on-field action. Oh yeah, there'll be a pinch hitter as Topher Burns steps in.
Number 15, Topher Burns.
Burns batting in the 5th, facing Budner. First pitch. This is low for a ball, 1-0. Offers home. Misses inside, 2-0. Defensive subs too for the Homer City Bears. In left field, Garrett Green. In center field, Wagner's still in center, but Garrett Green takes over in left. Called strike by Budner, now 2-1. Avery Foreman takes over at second. 2-1. This is outside, ball 3. (3-1) home. Now on misses, ball 4. Topher Burns walks in his first plate appearance of the day.
Pinch hitter, number 6, Grayson Sabo.
Grayson Sabo pinch hits
for Gaiman.
For Gaben. Sabo number 6. Topher Burns at first, Sabo at the box. Budner on the hill for Homer City. It's 12-0. The Braves lead it. Line drive right to second. And yes, he caught it on the line. One pitch, one away. Halts the runner at first. Ben Godshall, who entered last inning, will step up to the plate for his first plate appearance of the night. Godshall replaced Ryan Sink.
Pitcher number 5, Ben Godshall.
Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Dives back safely. Detweiler playing up on the bag in the grass at third. First pitch misses low. Stewart and Foreman playing closer to the second base bag while Turk holds him on at first. Here's the 1-0. Allen misses up. The throw to first by Rado. On the line, but just a little bit late. Tell you what, Rado's got a gun on him. He's made so many throws tonight. He's thrown out a kid trying to steal second base, a few pickoff throws to first, and while he hasn't gotten an out each time, they have been frozen ropes. Runner goes for second. Rado, another frozen rope, but just out of the reach of the second baseman, Foreman. That'll be a stolen base for Topher Burns. Godshall ahead now 3-0. Well, you can blame me for that, Jinx. But, I mean, with all the throws that Rado's made tonight, that was the only one that's really gotten away from him. Pretty impressive night by the Homer City backstop. Count is 3-0 to Ben Godshall. Evan Sands would be the next batter, barring a substitution. Next one in there, called strike. And it looks like it will be a pinch hitter as Nate Schramm stands on deck. Next pitch misses outside, ball 4. Godshall takes first on the walk. And Nate Schramm is coming up to bat.
Pinch hitter, number 22, Nate Schramm.
Schramm replaces Evan Sands.
Schramm pinch hitting for Evan Sands.
First pitch in their strike. Looks back towards second. Next one misses. Evens it up 1-1. One and one. This is low. 2-1. Offers home. In there, called strike 2. Pickoff throw to first. But he gets back in easily. Almost caught the runner at first sleeping. Next one misses. Works the count full 3-2. Fouled off his foot. So he stays alive. Only one out in the inning. Runners at first and second. Inning led off with a walk by Topher Burns. He stole a base as well. Grayson Sabo, he got out, but I don't have how he got out. Interesting. 3-2. This is outside, ball 4. Third walk in the inning. Now it loads the bases. In steps Brandon Godshall.
Second baseman, number 8, Brandon Godshall.
And now we'll have a conference on the mound. Tire infield comes in to speak to pitcher. Now's a good time to remind you that Quality Healthcare is just a home run away from First Commonwealth Bank Field, as IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is a state-of-the-art facility offering a wide range of specialized departments such as urgent care, which is open 7 days a week from 8 till 8, to treat minor illnesses and injuries. When the need fits, be sure to visit IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. Located off of Old Route 22 next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort in Blairsville, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, get in, get out, get better. Well, right after the mound visit, an infield fly occurs to Brandon Godshall. 2 outs in the inning. And now that flips the lineup over for Owen Williams.
Center fielder, number 3, Owen Williams.
Williams today is 1 for 3. Grounded out to short twice and a single to his credit. First pitch he sees misses just above his head. in there for a called strike. One. Misses inside. 2-1. With 2-1 on the way. This is outside, ball 3. Count is now 3-1 to Owen Williams with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Comes the pitch by Budner. Grounded to the left side. Detweiler gloves it. Races to the bag, and it is in time for the final out of the inning. No runs come across this inning. They strand 3. No errors in the inning. A couple of walks. We head to the bottom of inning number 5. 12-0 in favor of Upper Perk here on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. From your
And throw for a base hit. Single through the first and second base gap. And Homer City gets their second hit of the night. Their first since the first inning. When Rado went off with a single then. Noah Turk steps in, the first baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. Misses up and in. Turk today 0 for 1. Flew out to right in the second inning. Next one misses high. (2-0). Turk watches strike one, catching the inner black. Mirror image worked a 1-2 count in his first at-bat. Now works a 2-1 count. Runner on first. The pitch. Catches the outside part. 2-2. Two on the way. Turk watches one outside, strike 3. Catches the outside part of the black. Backwards K. First strikeout. Second strikeout of the night for Ben Godshaw. 1 out for Alex Stewart. Came in off the bench back in the fourth inning. First pitch of the at-bat is a ball. Pitch home. In there for a called strike. Stewart flew out to first on the first pitch he saw back in the third inning. 1-1. Allen's popped to the second base area right there to make the catch is the second baseman, Gottschall. 2 away now in the inning. Now Ethan Roser. Now we might see a pinch hitter, maybe. I think so. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, we will. Looks like Dom Shimko will pinch hit.
Number 1, Dom Shimko.
Shimko replaces Roser. Roser 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. 2 outs, man on first. First pitch, the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Two outs, runner at first, the 0-1. In there, called strike 2. Shimko falls behind 0-2. Next one just misses outside. Good waste pitch as Godshall's hat came off. Man on first is Budner, who led off the inning with a single to the right side. The 1-2. In there, called strike 3. And that is the end of the game. Upper Perk Mercies Homer City in 5 innings, 12-0 the final score. First Commonwealth Bank post-game show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC. The final from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City, 12-0 in favor of Upper Perkiomen. Your post-game show is next on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV.
Homer City 0.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
I liked the one with the stained glass ship in the front door. You liked the one with the 2-car garage. But then we found it, the one. It had a porch swing, a yard for our dog, a room for your office. Sure, it was 95 years old, but when we met with Amy at S&T Bank, she mentioned they had been around for over 115 years, and that made me feel better. Because even if we won't be here in 115 years, maybe our grandkids will be.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something.
It's a Twin City double play. The Greyston Coral Sportsman's Club and the Twin Cities Event Hall. Social memberships are available at the Sportsman's, and the Event Hall seats up to 200 comfortably and has been completely remodeled with a refurbished wooden dance floor, a new kitchen, new beverage bar, air conditioning. It's handicapped accessible, caterer friendly, and is a PLCB licensed facility. Available for weddings, reunions, parties, and meetings. Make your event a home run at the Twin Cities Greyston Coral Event Hall. For more information, call 724-541-3683.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. Upper Perk ends the second day of the PA Youth Legion State Championship Tournament with a 12-0 win in 5 innings over the hosting Homer City Bears. And let's recap the game for you. It was scoreless through 2 innings. Upper Perk, however, would score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 runs. Yes, 11 runs in the 3rd inning alone. Then they would tack on 1 more in the 4th inning. My book is a mess, so I'm trying to follow along. But yes, 11 runs in the 3rd inning and 1 run in the 4th inning. A great pitching effort by Ryan Sink and Ben Godshall got them through 5 shutout innings. Homer City, no runs, 2 hits in the game, 5 errors. And that's what really led to the 11-run 3rd inning. Take away some of them, Homer City limits the damage. And we're still talking about a different game. But nonetheless, 12-0 the final score. Upper Perkiomen defeats Homer City. We'll take a timeout. We'll give you some individual statistics. Coming back in just a few minutes here on WCCS and Renda Digital TV. Give me 2 minutes, Garrett. Can you give me a 90-second break? Thanks.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
Luxembourg's Jewelers in Indiana reminds you that if you're in need of gifts for your special someone, stop in and choose from a huge selection of diamonds, pendants, rings, and more. How about a watch from Bulova, G-Shock, or Harley-Davidson? Luxembourg's Jewelers can also customize plaques and trophies for any occasion. With 2 convenient locations, Luxembourg's Jewelers is the winning choice for gifts for any occasion. At the Indiana Mall or downtown, Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
In the day 2 of the PA Youth Legion State Championship Tournament, they round out the second day of play with that win. Let's take a look at some individual statistics in the hitting category for Upper Perk. Leading the way was Brody Weiss, who finished 3 for 4 on the day with 2 RBIs and a run. Owen Williams went 1 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Cole Pierce scored 2 runs as well. And Kyle Mazzy went a perfect 2 for 2 at the plate. Drew a walk in. Topher Burns a walk in, a stolen base later in the game. And Ryan Sink with 2 RBIs in the game. On the mound, it was a stellar day for Ryan Sink and Ben Godshall, who teamed up to pitch 5 shutout innings. 3 total strikeouts, 1 for Ryan Sink, 2 for Ben Godshall. Both just allowed 1 hit apiece. Ryan Sink pitched 2 walks. Ben Godshall with no walks to his credit. For Homer City, Braden Rada went 1 for 2. Also going 1 for 2 on the day was Nash Budner, got his hit in the 5th inning. On the mound, Homer City went through 4 different pitchers. Matt Zerfoss pitched 2 2/3 innings. Alex Stewart picked things up with a 1/3 innings pitched. Avery Foreman and Nash Budner each pitched 1 inning of relief for Homer City. Foreman with an earned run to his credit. And that is how the final line stacks up. We'll take a timeout, come back, wrap things up from First Commonwealth Bank Field, give you the final score one more time in just a few minutes here on WCCS and Renda Digital TV.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics and a proud supporter of American Legion Baseball, is pleased to be a part of today's state playoff baseball games and wishes the best of luck to the Homer City Junior Legion team. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams, from your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. The same can be said for the game of life. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, income, renters, motorcycles, and IRAs? When was the last time you had a comprehensive insurance review? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency can develop a game plan just for you. For a comprehensive insurance review, call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, 1359 Philadelphia Street, Indiana, because it's always something.
I liked the one with the stained glass ship in the front door. You liked the one with the 2-car garage. But then we found it, the one. It had a porch swing, a yard for our dog, a room for your office. Sure, it was 95 years old, but when we met with Amy at S&T Bank, she mentioned they had been around for over 115 years, and that made me feel better. Because even if we won't be here in 115 years, maybe our grandkids will be.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
It's a
Day 2 of the 2022 PA Youth Legion State Championship. I want to thank everybody for making tonight possible. Total game time tonight, an hour and 29 minutes. Started at 7:50, ended at 9:19. I want to thank John Smathers producing the Renda Digital TV live stream tonight. Jessley Sharp, second night in a row, did a great job on camera. Not only a gold medalist on the track, she's also a gold medalist behind the camera. We also want to thank Garrett Clark back in our WCCS Command Central studios, putting on the show tonight for your listening pleasure on WCCS 101.1 FM AM 1160. We'll be back in action tomorrow night for Day 3 of the Youth Legion Championship Tournament. Homer City takes on Murraysville at 7 p.m. here at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Other matchups tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Upper Perk takes on Spring City at Keystone Field in Indiana at the White Township Rec Complex. At First Commonwealth Bank Field at 9:45 in the morning, Taney takes on Northampton. At 4:30 at First Commonwealth Field, Connellsville takes on Penn Trafford. The winner advances to Monday. Loser goes home. I want to thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Once again, thank you to everybody for making our stream possible tonight. We want to thank those who tuned in tonight, both on the radio and on the video side of things. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Airtime at 6:45 on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV. Links can be found on all 4 of our Renda media stations, websites, and Facebook pages. A full recap of tonight's game will come up later on WCCSradio.com, and you can recap it tomorrow morning on any of our 4 stations with our sportscast. I want to thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I want to thank everybody who helped make this possible. Repeating the score once again, 12-0, Upper Perkiomen defeats Homer City. For all of us, I've been Jake Slobodnik, thanking you so much, bidding you a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a presentation of the Renda Sports Network on WCCS and on Renda Digital TV.